Okie dokie now. Today I'm going to take you and you down with me down here and show how to neutralize the soil after a sewage spill, light duty. This ain't your heavy duty, thick knee-high splow. This is that. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be using. I have a 5-gallon bucket, some goggles, some gloves, which just got sprinkled with lime when I sprayed this bag over for you guys to see what it is. So this is what I'm going to be spreading underneath the house right here. It corrects the soil pH, improves nutrient availability, adds essential calcium and magnesium, 100% natural, will not burn. Okay, and there it is, limestone. Okay, it's a bag of lime here, and this is what it looks like, this powdery stuff. Okay, and by the way, the reason that I flipped it over, let me set you down for 1 second. This is why. There's a warning right here. Okay, this is a cancerous product and you're not supposed to inhale it. Okay, it's very dangerous, and you want to use a mask when you're spreading it around. And we're gonna mix it with some other stuff. We're gonna spread it around, and then it'll start to soak up the moisture in the ground and stuff like that, and it won't blow around and stuff, but it'll take a day or two. So it's not gonna be blowing all like crazy or nothing. And farmers use this stuff on a daily, so it's not like, farmers live a long time. Anyway, what are you gonna do when you got poo-poo under the house? Well, you gotta neutralize it. So this is what we're gonna use. I'm also gonna be using pure baking soda right here, okay? A lot of baking soda, tons. I've got an actual respirator mask, okay, right here. And then I have these two things right here. This is called activated charcoal. So I've got 2 activated charcoals. They last 90 days and suck all the smell out of the air, okay? The mask is to keep the baking soda and the lime and all the stuff out of my lungs the best I can. I'm going to be wearing these rubber gloves underneath these gloves, okay? And the goggles to keep it out of your eyes. Read the warning label on this. Very dangerous, okay? I done did show you it's hotter than a redhead down there in Oklahoma. 101 degrees, hotter than a redhead. Here's the crawl space hole that I'm going to be going into right here, where I replaced the sewer lines. By the way, the sewer lines are working good. Here's the clean out for the sewer lines right here. You can see it's still dry, it's still draining, and everything is wonderful. Okay, so go and check out my drains series playlist, where you'll find all my videos on the drains and how to put the clean out, and you'll find all the problems that we had where I dug this hole and there was a big sewage thing that I ended up fixing that problem. But underneath, I got all the sewage to drain out of the old cast iron pipe that was down here. But the old cast iron pipe, before I replaced it, had little holes on the bottom of the pipe, which is why I had to replace it, because it was all falling apart. And smaller sewage was seeping out into the dirt on this side and that side of the pipe. And like I said, I got all the solids out, but it was just over time, just dripping pee water and poop water out. So anyway, what I'm gonna be doing now is, now that this is replaced and all the sewage has dried up underneath the house, I'm gonna be spreading this mixture that I showed you guys. Half a bag of lime with a full bag of that baking soda right there. That's what I'm gonna start with. And I'm gonna be going down underneath inside this crawl space hole, and I'm gonna be taking that tarp and pulling out the tarps, getting rid of all the stuff that could be holding any thing underneath it. And I actually don't have a flashlight, so I'm glad it's daytime, and I have a crawl space hole down on that end, and I have one on this end, and I'm gonna be dragging my body along the top of that pipe and spreading this mixture right here, just down this main center beam right here, okay? Not the ones that go over that way. The spill was in the cast iron one that was right here, which I have all that on video, and there it is. Like I said, all working wonderfully. The only thing is, and it's dried up now, and it actually does not stink inside because the rain has stopped and it's dried up. Out here in Oklahoma, it's 100 degrees and dry. But I still want to neutralize the soil and get the soil better and healthier. That way, when it rains again next spring, it doesn't start to stink and I don't ever get any more complaints. Okay, so I have removed tarps, all the tarps, okay? So now that the tarps are gone, I'm gonna be spreading it right here, okay? Right here.
Sorry. That's another tarp. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so going back in now, a couple of things had to happen to get those tarps out. I had to move a rock from underneath this right here, so now I need to support that where it's level again. It looks like it's still good. I just need to put that rock right there underneath over here. Okay, so I'll be moving that rock over and then spreading that lime right here. Okay, right here. Okay, all right here. All right, and right here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So here is what I have now. I have 1 tarp, 2 tarps, 3 tarps, 4 tarps, and here is my clothes, gloves, and all the stuff, okay? And there was a crawl space entry right here, okay? And then I used this one over here as well, this crawl space entry. So let's go and look at this one first. Okay, so on this side, you can see, here's what I've done. I've spread the lime all around. You can see my hand marks. I'm not gonna crawl back in there because I'm clean now, but you can see what I've done. I've spread it everywhere, all around, okay? And I've spread it all inside around in there, okay? And all down that way, okay? So now I'm gonna take you to the other side and I'm gonna show you. See, I've got my clean clothes on now, okay? And I had to actually take a shower outside with the water hose to get the lime off me. Here is more. I'm gonna have to be kind of careful, but here it is. Here's this side right here. You can see I've spread the lime all the way out, way farther than it needed to go, okay? And then I've also spread it over here. If you've seen that, all those videos, okay, on all that, I spread it all around in on this area over here. Hand spreaded it everywhere right here, okay? And I hand spread it after moving all those tarps all the way down, okay? I hand crawled all the way down there, and let me show you, if you can see, okay? I'm actually gonna get dirty again just to show you guys, all right? So like this video, but here it is. I've spread it all the way the freaking heck down there, guys. Okay, I had to show you. There it is. It looks like Christmas all over again. Christmas time. It smells like straight bleach down here. And you can see that charcoal setting right there. And I put another charcoal on the other end down there. And Christmas, baby girl. You ready for that ham?
I'm gonna show you guys, this is day 2. I've got the mask on. I'm just gonna take you guys down. I've got one clean hand, okay? And I'm just gonna show you around on this side and the other side. You can see I've set the cans. I'm just gonna tell you what's going on before I go in there. I've set these activated charcoal around, okay? 3 of those, and the baking soda. I've got now, the next day, I've placed 5 of those baking sodas around the pipes. All right, so let's go look. And you can see it's already changing the soil. It already looks way better. Okay, this looks way better, it smells way better. Let's go inside. Everybody's home right now, so I'm not gonna talk underneath. Okay, I'm back outside of the first hole right now, and I just realized the pipe has a high spot because I put that rock and wedged it in too tight. So I'm actually gonna have to move that rock, so we're going downhill. All right, let's go inside this hole now. Those are just spider webs. Those are just spider webs. That where it wants to be. Okay, I can go down a little bit more probably. Right down here. Okay. Off the cliff over there. Look. Oh my gosh. That guy just jumped into the oblivion, the abyss. Wow. Good. This is the Oklahoma for you.
Oh my gosh, look at that green.
Gosh. Yes, from the lower spot where the other little girls are standing. Sexy. Sexy. That's a sexy. Wow. Hey, I thought I'd seen it all until today. That is the setup. That's the way to relax. Right there. First or last, Ricky? You first or last, Ricky?